Welcome to the Saria Esguerra Memorial Foundation, SEMFI, a nonprofit educational institution since 1988, providing assessment of special needs, teachers and parents training, and public awareness campaigns for the prevention, intervention, and education of deaf children and their concerned families and groups. The foundation answered the clamor for an oral school. DepEd recognized and we created PID in 1990. Teaching deaf children and other special learners to speak, lip read, and succeed in mainstream schools to achieve their dream careers.
Yes, these children are deaf, but they don't have to be mute. Instead of a special language, we'd rather help them find their voices, teach them to speak. Dr. Saria Esguerra pioneered oral education here way back in 1955. Her work inspired us to put up the Philippine Institute for the Deaf in June 1990, the first oral school in the country where hearing impaired and speech handicapped children learn to speak. Sign language isn't allowed and no special treatment, so they can understand that they are normal students, not to be spoiled or cuddled. We even conduct yearly workshops for parents, brothers, sisters, and yayas so they know how to teach and motivate the child even at home. With hard work and full cooperation of their families, these children leave this place ready to enter regular schools like regular students. There's no money to be made here. It's only commitment and the kids that motivate our teachers. And commitment is what it will take to transform these handicapped children into normal, productive citizens. This is probably what you could call our contribution to the country.
The Philippine Institute for the Deaf is the pioneer and premier school for the deaf in the Philippines since 1988. Teaching the deaf to talk
Very good.
instead of just using sign language.
PID has been successfully teaching deaf children to communicate orally, teaching them to master the sounds in their minds, articulating them as they need to express their feelings, thoughts, and ideas, and lip-reading people to enjoy everyday conversations. PID is very proud of its deaf-speaking graduates who are now carving their dream careers in our society.
Hi, my name is John Lee. I'm 31 years old. I was born profoundly deaf. My mom brought me to this oral school, the Philippine Institute for the Deaf, PID, where I learned to lip read and speak.
I'm Princess Nana. I'm 42 years old and was profoundly deaf. I went to PID in 1986 to 1988. Let me tell you about myself. I'm Carla. I am 37 years old and was born profoundly deaf. I went to PID from 1993 to 2001. This prep to grade 7.
Hi, I am Harold Biray. I am 36 years old and I'm proud graduate of PIT. I graduated in high school at Jose P. Lauren. I took up automotive technology course in college at Don Bosco, Davao Rental Mati City. I'm so happy I was a scholar at PID, where I learned to speak, lip read, and succeed in regular schools.
I am Josh Walter Raimundo, a librarian at the National Repository of Printed and Recorded Cultural Heritage of the country, and other intellectual, literary, and information sources. I am a proud alumnus and full scholar of the Philippine Institute for the Deaf. PID did not only provide me with quality education, but more importantly, gave me the gift of speech. PID guided me to be fully mainstream into a regular high school, from which I graduated with high honor. I got a scholarship and graduated from University of Santo Tomas in 2017 with a degree in Bachelor of Library and Information Science. I passed the board exam for librarian the same year. Since then, I have worked in library of leading universities in the country, and now determined to widen the reach of my services toward the NLP. At times like this, we find it endearing to have come together today and bring a little joy to those around us, especially PID, special children, deaf people like me.
Hi, I'm Josh. I was born profoundly deaf, yet at the oral method at the Philippine Institute for the Deaf, PID, teaching deaf children to speak, lip read, and complete our K-12 education, which enabled me to pursue my dream career in college education at I Academy.
PID has earned government recognition and awarded as one of the outstanding NGOs, having provided successful alternative special programs, rescuing indigent deaf and special learners through scholarships. Despite the hard times, with God's grace and blessings, PID flourishes and God provides with compassionate board of directors, with caring families and miracle worker teachers, giving direction and guidance to the students' progress, and most especially our donors, benefactors, sponsors, concerned community members who continuously provide us inspiration and support to provide the gift of speech to many deaf children. Thank you all for your support. Thank you to the past chairman of the board for the past 36 years. And thank you to the current board of directors. Partner with us, and together we can empower more indigent deaf children to speak and achieve their dream careers. Thank you very much, and God bless.